It's tough when you get very little training with two new guys, and we spent a lot of it just trying to get them up to speed on their individual roles. And then you get thrown in, competition. And someone was asking me, how much longer is it going to take until Leo and Aiden are going to be at the level of Goobs and Parko? And I said, well, I did 500 days sailing boats like this in Bermuda and the 72s and last season with Goobs. So in about 500 days, we'll get to that level.
We're about there.
Yeah. So the fact we did it in 6 days, and we were not at the British level, but, we were mixing it with the Aussies yesterday when we were, consistently getting third. That's awesome. For 2 months before the next event, we're not going to get much time to sail, but we just got to find avenues to eliminate some errors, and there's so much data to go through, and these guys will just get better and better. And I'm really happy with what they were able to do. I think to be a solid third team right now is a good start for us for the season.
Absolutely, and I think probably, as you saw today, when you were flying, you really were hammering. You put the hammer down and you clawed back beautifully, especially coming back from 5th or 6th place off and into 3rd. That's a pretty commendable effort.
Yeah, exactly. I think we started pretty badly today. We were obviously over in the first one. It probably wasn't by much. And the last one, we were a bit too conservative on the trigger pull. Same yesterday, we had 2 OCSs. So I think most of those errors were all my mistakes. You can't blame any of the other boys for that. It was kind of a strength of ours last year. So if I can get the risk management there right, for Sanford moving forward, and we can get round first mark cleanly and not have to be fighting our way back into it, we can hopefully get 1s and 2s. But, when you make an error at the start, you're in the bottom couple and you claw back to a 3, that's the sign of a good team that is working well.
Can I just ask you a question about close encounters with other boats in terms of wash and so on? I mean, how much wing wash do you get on these things? Is it quite short?
Yeah, the wing wash is a very small sort of narrow bit, and there's a bit of foil wash as well. It's quite...
You get foil wash as well?
When you're ducking boats upwind and you go behind them, the whole boat shakes because one boat's creating a massive foil wake, and when you duck them on port, it's a very unstable moment, and if you're ducking them and then trying to tack, it's quite hard. But the wing itself is very efficient, and you hardly even notice it.
And does that change much in the wind, more breeze, shorter?
Yeah, the wash, I think, the windier it is, the wash is less significant. When it's lighter and we're trying to build, like in the starts, you can really feel the wash of the boats around you at that point.
Well done, that's pretty impressive regatta, good work.
Yeah, we're very happy. I think, if someone said to us at the start of the event, okay, you're going to come 3rd and you're going to be not too far off making the match race, we would have claimed that there and then. When you're in battle and you're racing, no one likes coming 3rd in the races, but every race we reminded each other that for the level we're at, that's a very good foundation to begin with, and our target is, long term, end of the season, keeping the points close and making that match race.
Is the time you spend literally just on boats? Can you use the simulators?
We used the simulator a little bit last year, and honestly, it's not a waste of time, but for the wing trimmer, it's 100% waste of time. And for the flight controller, it's just about them getting comfortable in their cockpit and stuff. But you don't get the same feeling of doing 45 knots with the boat fully on edge, knowing that if you mess it up, it actually is an issue. Whereas in the simulator, you can train yourself to do the wrong thing. So Leo had a go in it before, as at Aiden, when we were in Cowes last year, and it's a cool toy and it's fun, but it really needs more development for it to be a useful tool.
It's the red heat of battle.
Exactly.